Hello everybody, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering unboxing video. Today I have Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let's crack this bad boy open. Whoop. Whoop-de-whoop. Oh. Yeah. Haha. You're not better than me. This time. Guaranteed foil in every pack. Hot dang. Scan to discover the coolest cards. Magic the Gathering Avatar: Last Airbender draft archetypes. We don't care about none of that. Yeet. We care about all this. Oh yeah. Pack middle. Pack left. Pack right. Yeet. Alright, which one do we start with? Middle, right, left. Middle, left, right. Right, left, middle. Or middle, left, right. Middle, left, right, right, middle, left. Middle. Middle's always better. Swing. Alright, let's see what we get. I haven't looked at a lot of these cards, as per usual, so. As is tradition, let's look at our first pack. I say as is tradition, it's the tradition now. Cool. Cool. Origin of metal bending, that's cool. Mongoose lizard, cool, cool. Foggy swamp hunters, cool. Iguana parrot, nice. Oh yeah, that was one of the things about the Avatar show. They always had weird animals. Vindictive warden. I'm a warden who's vindictive. Ooh! Is that a mythic? Cityscape Leveler. 8 colorless. Artifact creature construct. Trample. When you cast this spell, and whenever this creature attacks, destroy up to one target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a tapped Power Stone token. Unearth 8 for an 8/8. Dang! Energy bending. Nice. White Lotus reinforcements. Jong the Deserter. I probably butchered the crap out of that name. Epic Downfall. Nice. Fire Nation Palace. Ooh, it's a rare. This land enters tapped unless you control a basic land. Tap, add red. 1 in a red. Tap. Target creature you control gains Firebending 4 until end of turn. Whenever it attacks, add 4 red mana. This mana lasts till the end of combat. That's pretty nice. Walls are shiny. Azula, Cunning Usurper. 2 Endeamer. Legendary creature, human rogue, noble rogue. Firebending 2. Whenever Azula enters, target opponent exiles a non-token creature they control. Then they exile a non-land card from their graveyard. During your turn, you may cast cards exiled with Azula, and you may cast them as though they had flash. Mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. That's pretty dang good, and that's also a rare. We got an island. Nice, nice. And a little food monk token. Well, alright, that's a pretty stellar first pack. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, here. Do it like this. There's the uncommons. Oh, there's our rare. Obsessive Pursuit, 1 in a black. Enchantment. When this enchantment enters at the end or at the beginning of your upkeep, You lose 1 life and create a clue token. Whenever you attack, put X +1/+1 counters on target attacking creature where X is the number of permanents you've sacrificed this turn. If X is 3 or greater, that creature gains a lifelink until end of turn. Interesting. They're shiny. Rough Rhino Cavalry. Ooh, and another shiny. Serpent's Pass land. Nice. Copy token, Doja token. If anybody watching this hasn't watched Avatar: The Last Airbender show, you need to. You can skip Legend of Korra. It's not that great. It's okay. It's got its good moments, but this show was pretty good. Oop, it's a rare. Make sure there's not a card stuck. Felt like it was. The Unagi of Kyoshi Island. 3 and 2 blue. Legendary Serpent. Flash. Ward. Waterbend 4. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 4. They can tap their artifacts and creatures to help. Each one pays for 1. That's interesting. Whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw 2 cards. Nice. 5/5. Ooh. Shiny Sandbender Storm. And a Monster City. Ally token and a clue token. Oh no. You. Team Avatar. Oh, we got a Mythic. Avatar Aang. Red, green, white, blue. Legendary creature, human avatar ally. Flying, firebending 2. Whenever you waterbend, earthbend, firebend, or airbend, draw a card. Then if you've done all 4 this turn, transform Aang. What does he transform into? Tell me. Aang. Master of Elements. Legendary creature, avatar ally, flying. Spells you cast cost all 5 colors less to cast. This can reduce generic costs. Oh, dude, that's good. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may transform Aang, Master of Elements. If you do, you gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 +1/+1 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to each opponent. Damn! He's good. The Boulder. I like the Boulder. Then a Plains and one of these weird little cards. We got 2 mythics already. That's pretty good. Yep, yep. Ooh, it's a rare. Earth and Ally. 1 green, 0/2. This creature gets +1/0 for each color among allies you control. 2 in each color. Earthbend 5. Target land you control becomes a 0/0 creature with haste. That's still a land, but 5 +1/+1 counters on it. When it dies or is exiled, return to the battlefield tapped. Holy crap. Together we are unshakable. He just makes your lands immortal, basically. That's pretty nice. Oh, and another rare Sandbender Scavengers Orzhov. Creature human rogue. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. When this creature dies, you may exile it. When you do, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to this creature's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Shiny Rocky Rebuke. Airship Engine Room. Whee! Billy bop 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 bow. These cards are like pretty sticky. Oh, there's R for rare. Airbender Ascension, 1 and a white. Enchantment. Whenever this enchantment enters, airbend up to 1 target creature. Whenever a creature you control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if this enchantment has 4 or more quest counters on it, exile up to 1 target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. That's got a lot going on. And then shiny Sun Warriors. Swamp. Bootung. Oh, Aang's Iceberg, 2 and a white, flash. When this enchantment enters, exile up to 1 other target non-land permanent until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Waterbend 3, sacrifice this enchantment. If you do, scry 2. Nice, nice. While paying a waterbend cost, you can tap your artifacts creatures to help each one pay for 1. Oh, that's really good, so it wasn't just for the counterspell ability. Shiny Fire Nation Raider. Oh, excuse my yawn. I'm recording this in the wee hours of the morn. Oh, there's a rare. Momo, Friendly Fire, 1 white. Lemur Bat Ally. Flying. The first non-lemur creature spell with flying you cast during each of your turns costs 1 less to cast. Whenever another creature you control with flying enters, Momo gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That's pretty cool. Shiny Ozai Cruelty. Ooh, shiny Full Art Swamp. Out. Nice. So rare, Wartime Protesters, 3 in a red. Human Rebel Ally, haste. Whenever another ally you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, and it gains haste until end of turn. 4/4. Pretty sweet. Shiny Avatar Enthusiasts. Mountain. Alright, there's our last pack of Stack Metal. Ooh, that's cool. Full art, Crashing Wave. Nice. That's a rare. Waterbender Ascension, 1 in a blue, enchantment. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a quest counter on this enchantment. Then, if it has 4 or more quest counters on it, draw a card. Nice. Shiny Earth Rumble Wrestlers. Those guys were cool. That was a great episode. Rolling Block Preserved. Nice. Alright. Ugh. Now we're on to Stack Right. We. Ooh! Abandoned Air Temple. Is a rare land. This land is just tapped unless you control a basic land. Tap out white, 3 and white, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Dang, that's really good. And a Mythic! We got Wang Shi Tong Librarian. X and 2 blue. Legendary creature Bird Spirit. Flash, Flying Vigilance. When Wang Shi Tong enters, put X +1/+1 counters on him. Then draw half X cards, rounded down. Whenever an opponent searches their library, play a +1/+1 counter on Wang Shi Tong and draw a card. Holy crap, that's stupid. Like stupid good, stupid. Shiny Meteor Sword. And a shiny Sunblast Pink. Whoop whoop. Dang it. There's a rare Earthbender Ascension, 2 and a green. Enchantment. When this enchantment enters, Earthbend 2, then search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment. When you do, it has 4 or more quest counters on it. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control against trample until end of turn. That's pretty nice. Ooh. And a shiny full art Fire Nation attacks. Nice. Planes. And one of those weird cards. They're rare, Diligent Zookeeper. 3 and a green. Human citizen ally creature. Each non-human creature you control gets +1/+1 for each of its creature types to a maximum of 10 for 4. That's pretty sweet. Shiny sold out. Mountain ally. Oh, the Fire Nation Drill. 2 and 2 black. Legendary artifact vehicle trample. When the Fire Nation Drill enters, you may tap it. When you do, destroy target creature with power 4 or less. Holy crap, okay. 1. Permanents your opponent's control lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Crew 2. Jesus, that's really good. That's stupid. Flexible, shiny Waterbender. They got some really good cards in this set. Ooh, it's a rare. The Last Agony Kai. 1 in a red. Instant. Target creature you control fights target creature an opponent controls. If the creature the opponent controls is dealt excess damage this way, add that much red. Till end of turn, you don't lose unspent red mana as steps in phase's end. Damn, that's good. That's also one of the best episodes in the show. Shiny Forest Fortune Teller. Shiny Spawn. Ooh, is that rare? Oh, the Last Agony Kai, that's the regular one. See, there's the art. That's pretty badass, huh? Two firebenders going at it. Shiny Hama the Bloodbender. Oh, there's our rare. The Lion Turtle, 1 in Simic. Elder Cat Turtle, legendary creature. Vigilance Reach. When the Lion Turtle enters, you gain 3 life. The Lion Turtle can't attack or block unless there are 3 or more lesson cards in your graveyard. Tap. Add 1 mana of any color. Nice. I mean, a 3/6 mana rock's pretty good. Sandbender Scavenger, shiny. Oh, it's a shiny rare. Ooh. Nice. Yeet. Firebender Ascension, 1 in a red. Enchantment. When this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 red soldier creature token with Firebending 1. Whenever a creature you control attacking causes a triggered ability of that creature to trigger, put a quest counter on this enchantment. Then if it has 4 or more quest counters on it, you may copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. That's pretty good. Shiny Vindictive Warden. There's our rare. Avatar Destiny. 2 green. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature you control. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard and is an avatar in addition to its other types. When enchanted creature dies, mill cards equal to its power. Return this card to its owner's hand and up to 1 creature card milled this way to the battlefield under your control. Nice. Ooh, and another rare. Obsessive Pursuit. Oh, we got this one earlier, I think. Yeah, we did. That's cool art. Ooh, shiny Tigerdilla. Alright, last pack of Stack Right. Ooh, Katara the Fearless. Green, white, blue. Legendary creature, a human warrior ally. If a triggered ability of an ally you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Nice. She good. Oh, and another rare. Hang at the Crossroads. 2 green, white, blue. Legendary creature, human avatar ally. Flying. When Aang enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card with mana value 4 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. When another creature you control leaves the battlefield, transform Aang at the beginning of the next upkeep into Aang Destined Savior. Legendary creature, avatar ally, 4/4, flying. Land creatures you control have vigilance. At the beginning of combat on your turn, Earthbend 2. That's pretty cool. Shiny Canyon Crawler. God, that's disgusting. Kyoshi Village. Alright. Last stack. See what goodies it does hold for us. Ooh, that's cool. Diley agents. Nice. And our rare, Earth King's Lieutenant, Selesnya. Human Soldier to Elra. Trample. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each other ally creature you control. Whenever another ally you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Nice. A shiny Yip Yip! Ew. And a mythic Searing Blood. 2 red. Instant. Searing Blood deals 2 damage to target creature. When that creature dies this turn, Searing Blood deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. That's good. Red is the best color. Oh, and another mythic Badger Mole Cub. 1 and a green. When this creature enters, Earthbend 1. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green. Ooh, that's good. Shiny Honest Work. Shiny Airship Engine Room. They're rare. Raven Eagle. 2 and a black. Bird Assassin. Flying. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. If a creature card is exiled this way, create a clue token. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. 2/3. That's not bad. Shiny Giant Koi. They're rare. Great Divide Guide. 1 and a green. Each land and ally you control has tap. Add 1 mana of any color. Whoa, that's real good. Shiny Earth Kingdom Jailer. Oh, so rare. Elemental Teachings. 4 and a green. Lesson. Search your library for up to 4 land cards with different names and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of those cards. Put the chosen cards into your graveyard and the rest on its battlefield tapped. Then shuffle. Interesting. Oh, and another rare. We got Firelord Azula. 1 and Grixis. Legendary creature, Human Noble. Firebending 2. Whenever you cast a spell while Firelord Azula is attacking, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Holy crap, that's really good. Shiny Origin of Metalbending. Nice. Suki, Courageous Rescuer, 1 and 2 white. Legendary creature, human warrior ally. Other creatures you control get +1/0. Whenever another permanent you control leaves the battlefield during your turn, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Nice. Shiny Suki, Kyoshi Warrior. Tiger Seal, 1 blue. Vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, tap this creature. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, untap this creature. 3/3. Dang. Shiny Mongoose Lizard. Oh, there's our rare. Rolling Rock Rioter. 2 and a black. Human Rogue Ally. Tap an untapped ally you control. Exile a target card from a graveyard. Whenever this creature attacks, you may cast an ally spell from among cards you own exiled with this creature. It's pretty good. Shiny Ostrich Horse. Shiny Island. Oh, there's our rare. Tai Li. Chi Blocker. 2 and a blue. Legendary creature. Human Performer Ally. Flash. Prowess. When Tai Li enters, tap up to 1 target creature it doesn't untap during its controller's untap step, for as long as you control Tai Li. That's pretty sweet. Shiny Earth Rumble. Final pack. What goodies do you contain? Well, it's our rare. Agna Quella? Probably butchered that. This land enters tapped unless you control it in basic land. Tap add blue, 2 blue, tap, draw a card, then discard a card. Shiny Kyoshi Warriors. Nice. That was pretty cool. I think they did a good job making these cards this time out of this set. But they got a lot more too pretty cool Universe Beyond sets planned next year. Should be pretty exciting. But thank you all for joining me for this unboxing, and I hope you will do so in another one. Peace.